Anyone else think the master looks a bit like a mole? He's not been on the
Whose idea was it to come to this horrible place? We're gonna freeze before we find any good loot. Any volunteers to go hit one of them toasty dragon helms from Smaug's lair? Anyone? What? That's a dragon helm. Would I just stand there? Somebody light a fire. Light the old flaming mountain up if you have to. We'll be warm. Yes.
Thanks again for helping me out before, friend. I found a solution to my problem with the mobile shelter you made. A little goblin friend of mine agreed to use it to bring me materials that I can use to make this cave more homely. Though I am worried at how long he's taking. You wouldn't mind checking up on him, would you? He shouldn't have gone far. Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Nice item, that. Picked up any good designs lately?
I can't go out in the sun. Can you help guide me back to that troll's cave? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Pleasure doing business with you. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh?
Oh, thanks
Not
again
insured.
for helping me out before, friend. I found a solution.
Nice item, that. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
I can't go out in the sun. Can you help guide me back to that troll's cave?
Nice item, that. If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging.
You found him. He's awfully quiet.
Careful
in
with
there.
the furnace, eh?
He's
Not
not
insured.
You know, is he? No. I imagine he's just having a bit of a sulk. Seems his fear I have of the dark has caused you a great deal of trouble, my friend. I think it is time I made an effort to face it, don't you?
That's a thing of beauty, that is.
Thank you. This has been quite the wake-up call.
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Nice item, that.
Mind your footing on the steps, travellers.
Tell me honestly. As long as you've got a hole and the right ingredients, you can
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
A fire with the power to make people dance.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
was deceived. There are
Pleasure doing business with you.
Greetings, travelers.
Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. You've done this before, haven't you? Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Nice item, that. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Nice item, that. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. That's a thing of beauty, that is. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Pleasure doing business with you. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. You've done this before, haven't you? Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace,
My
eh?
brother has
Not
now taken
insured.
to regaling me with stories of a different legendary creature. This time of Ents, the walking trees of Fangorn Forest. They sound unusual, but I'm more inclined to believe him after last time. Still, I'd like to see one in the flesh, or in the bark, rather. Just to be sure.
I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging.
I'll be... Again! Will wonders never cease? I have so many questions, Mr. N. I don't know where to begin. Well, first of all, if our furniture
Careful
is
with
made
the
of
furnace,
wood,
eh?
is
Not
Ent
insured.
furniture made from... people?
I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
My company have managed to chase most of the orcs from this place, but in their haste the filth have abandoned the wargs they rode in on. Orcs are vicious, but these beasts are an entirely different kind of vicious. If you can spare your sword, your assistance would be a great help.
You've done this before, haven't you? Picked up any good designs lately?
Well fought. I believe that's all of them. Say, with skills like that, perhaps you could slay whatever foul creature it is I've heard crowing at night. Its call is almost like a terrible singing. At any rate, I must reward you for your assistance here and now.
I bet you forgot to mention.
What to do?
If you're not too busy, could I trouble you to forge me some mithril dance boots? Don't tell her I said this, but my wife has 2 left feet, and those boots can supposedly turn anyone into an expert dancer. I have this swap set that can give you studs from fallen nasties as a reward.
Been a fisher hobbit all my life, so why am I only hearing about this mithril fishing pole now? Supposedly it makes fishing an absolute doddle.
I'm a bit tied up at the moment, so would you mind forging me one? Not for free, of course. There's a doodad in it for you that helps you build faster.
A mithril fishing pole? For little old me? Oh, that's awfully kind of you. What with this and the mithril stud spade you made me earlier, you've made my life an embarrassment of riches.
Mate of mine, we call him John, knows nothing when it comes to snow. He thinks all it's good for is building snowmen and wooing the ladies. But if I had a mithril snow put on me, I could demonstrate its true potential. In return, I'll show you how to shrink down smaller than a hobbit. I see you forged a mithril snowapult. Now I'll show John a thing or two about the proper use of snow. Pelting friends and foes alike with frozen balls of icy wrath. Oh, you know, snowball fights as they're more commonly known. You've got designs for items that need forging. Head on over to the blacksmith.
Finally! I can be rid of this infernal trinket and its repugnant ability. Away with you, foul gem. Never darken my doorway again. Ooh, and I suppose I'll be taking that staff off your hands. Handy for finding horses, don't you know?
Tell me honestly, do my ears look big in this? Might I ask for your
Those
assistance?
otherworldly objects I've seen around. What are they? Artifacts that only one garbed in mithril wraith armor could use, perhaps? This trinket for finding rubies. It's all yours if you forge me some of that mysterious armor. So this is the mithril wraith armor. And it reveals hidden objects. Maybe now I can finally find a way to open that mysterious gate I saw.
There it is. The mithril fireworks bow. How very kind of you. I've seen how easily Gandalf impresses people with his displays. Perhaps one day people will speak as highly of mine. Prepare yourself, Gandalf. There's a new fireworks master in town.
I heard a party of dwarves managed to borrow them. Might I interest you in a trade?
What should I name my boat? Is boaty too obvious?
Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Thanks again for those gloves you got me
Give us a
before.
hand, would
My
you?
wife and I are making progress with the house. Or rather, we were. I mistook them for masonry blocks and kind of made a chimney out of them. Sorry to trouble you again, but
Give
could
us
you
a
forge
hand,
me some
would you?
mithril hammer hands as a replacement? I'll tell you how to find more diamonds on your travels. You're a lifesaver, thank you. We should be able to finish the house in no time with these. And I promise to try harder not to build them into something this time.
Give us a hand, would you? Ah! Perfect timing. Remember that cave you helped me out with? Well, I've stumbled upon this old warehouse that looks to be in a similar state and bearing similar loot. I'm sure you know the rest. Help me sort the place out, and I'll deal you in on the treasure. Give us a hand, would you?
Bleeding travellers. More trouble than they're worth.
You know, I think that'd look better over there. Oh, sorry. Ignore me. Give us a hand, would you? 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 Give us a hand, would you?
Bleeding travellers. More trouble than they're worth.
Give us a hand, would you? Now that's a tidy warehouse. Now the treasure is ours for the... No, who am I fooling? I grabbed the treasure before you even got here. You see, the kindness you've shown me today, that, my friend, is the greatest treasure of all. That, and I do love a tidy warehouse.
Fell off the boat again. Fish are coming out of my ears.
My boat was a total wreck after those goblins made off with it, so it looks like I'm off boat shopping. And those things don't come cheap. Oh, that reminds me. Supposedly, a mithril booty blade is a great thing to have when you need to make some fast money. Or booty, rather. If you run and forge me one, I'll tell you how to make your fiercest foes look ridiculous. Ah, you brought me a mithril booty blade. Thank you. Now I can go clobber some of those pesky goblins and raise the funds for a new boat at the same time. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Your reward.
What's that? You actually brought me the mithril warhammer. Oh, marvellous! I'm amazed you were able to carry it all this way. You must be almost as strong as yours truly. And I think that's an achievement worth celebrating. Hurrah!
Pew, 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 pew! Greetings. You are in the presence of the fastest bowman in all of Middle-earth. However, I yearn to shoot even more arrows with even greater speed, and a mithril multi-bow could grant me this ability. Could I ask that you forge me one? The secret to a fancy flail will be your reward. Splendid. That's exactly what I was looking for. Any foe I encounter will be in sheer awe of the quantity of arrows flying towards them. Why, they'll be greater in number than the very blades of grass on the ground. Well, there or thereabouts. My gratitude, traveler.
I've been trying to train birds to retrieve loot for quite a while, to no avail. I suppose I'll have to bite the arrow and ask that you forge me a mithril falcon. It's not a real bird, but through some enchantment, it brings riches back from everything it touches. In exchange, you may have this gem that makes you invincible. Sounds like a fair trade, does it not?
It's long been disputed who has the most aesthetically pleasing style of combat. Elves have their fancy bows and daggers, but can they match the grace of the mithril tornado axe? Only one way to find out. Go forge me one, friend. For your trouble, you can have something to help you find more silver. Ho! Ha! Ho! Ha! Oh, well, if it isn't my very own mithril tornado axe. Oh, now my elven friend and I can finally settle our disagreement with a contest of weaponry showmanship. I warn you, things could get fabulous.
So, it seems I wasn't the only one curious about the contents of this cave. I'd heard it was originally used as an armory for the people of Erebor, before that dragon showed up and... well, I'm sure you know the rest. Look at it now. By my tongues, what I wouldn't give to see the fully fledged armory in all its splendor.
What to do? What to do?
There it is. An armory fit for a kingdom. You've put together quite an impressive display. It's enough to bring a tear to an old blacksmith's eye. It's awful dusty in here, eh? Here, take this. I'm off to wipe the dust out of my eyes.
of guy. You reckon all that stuff in his hair is what makes him so absent-minded? I'm hoping it'll keep him from realising that I borrowed his bunny sled and kind of, lost the bunnies. Of course, if someone were to bring them back, that probably wouldn't hurt either. Radagastunies! And they're all safe! Oh, thank goodness. That's the last time I go joyriding after taking a shortcut through the Mirkwood. Here, I've got something for you to say thanks.